California, the Golden State, land of sunshine, tech giants, and avocado, everything. But lately, more and more people are packing their bags and saying goodbye. So what's going on? Why are so many leaving one of the most iconic places in the world? Let's break it down. Number 5. The cost of living. Let's be real, California is expensive. Whether you're renting or buying, housing costs are some of the highest in the nation. Cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles have median home prices well over $800,000, and rent for a one-bedroom can easily top $3,000 a month. And it's not just housing. Gas, groceries, utilities, they all add up fast. For many, the math just doesn't make sense anymore. Number 4. Taxes. California has some of the highest state income taxes in the country. The top marginal rate is over 13%, and even middle-income earners feel the pinch. Property taxes may seem reasonable on paper, but when home values are sky-high, those bills climb quickly. Add in sales taxes that can exceed 10% in some areas, and it's no wonder people are looking elsewhere for a break. Number 3. Quality of life concerns. For some, life in California just isn't what it used to be. Issues like homelessness, rising crime in certain urban areas, and traffic congestion can make day-to-day living more stressful. Cities like San Francisco and LA have faced criticism over public safety and cleanliness, and while it varies widely by neighborhood, the perception alone can push people to consider a fresh start. Number 2. Remote work freedom. The pandemic changed the game. When companies realized employees could work just as effectively from home, many people saw an opportunity. Why pay California prices when you can work remotely from a state with a lower cost of living? Places like Texas, Arizona, and Idaho saw big influxes of former Californians looking for space, affordability, and a slower pace of life. And finally, number 1. Political and cultural shifts. California has a distinct political identity, and not everyone feels aligned with it, whether it's frustration over state regulations, education policies, or how certain issues are handled at the state level. Some residents feel their values are better represented elsewhere. It's not always the main reason for leaving, but it can be the final push. So, what does this all mean? California still has a lot to offer: beautiful coastlines, diverse culture, and innovation like nowhere else. But for a growing number of people, it's just not the right fit anymore. Are you thinking about leaving California, or did you already make the move? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. You said, make each section longer and make a better hook. ChatGPT said, sure. Here essay more polished and expanded script with a stronger hook and deeper dives into each reason. This version is great for a YouTube video around 8 to 10 minutes long. Soft cinematic music fades in with slow drone shots of California landscapes, coastline, traffic, cities, rural areas. Have you noticed something strange about California lately? The freeways are still packed. The beaches are still beautiful. But there's a quiet exodus happening behind the scenes. U-Haul trucks are in high demand. Home listings are piling up. And for the first time in a while, more people are leaving California than moving in. So why are so many people saying goodbye to the Golden State? In this video, we're breaking down the top 5 reasons people are leaving California, and some of them might surprise you. Let's get into it. Number 5. The crushing cost of living. California has long been a dream destination, but in 2025, that dream is coming with a serious price tag. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in San Francisco or Los Angeles can hit $3,000 or more. In the Bay Area, good luck buying a house under $1 million. Even in smaller cities like San Diego or Sacramento, prices are still way above the national average. And it's not just housing. Gas is often $5 to $6 a gallon. Groceries, utilities, healthcare, they're all more expensive here. For a lot of families, it's not about living large anymore, it's about just staying afloat. Many Californians are realizing they could have a much higher quality of life for the some or even less money elsewhere. A backyard, a home office, maybe even a shorter commute. In places like Arizona, Texas, or Tennessee, that's not a fantasy, it's a reality. Number 4. Taxes that keep climbing. California has some of the highest taxes in the country, and people are starting to notice. If you're a high earner, you could be paying over 13% in state income tax. But even middle-class residents feel the burden. Sales tax in some areas is more than 10%, and with inflation driving up prices, every extra cent matters. Then there's property tax. While Proposition 13 helps cap increases, the actual tax bill can still be massive because home values are so high. Some small business owners say it feels like they're being taxed from every direction with fees, permits, and regulations that just keep stacking up. The result? Many Californians are taking their income and their businesses somewhere they feel they're getting more bang for their buck. Number 3. Declining quality of life. This one hits home for a lot of people, not just financially, but emotionally. California is struggling with some major urban issues. Homelessness is growing in many cities, with tents lining the streets of downtown LA, Oakland, and parts of San Francisco. Crime, while still lower than in the 90s, has ticked up in certain areas, and stories of car break-ins and theft have become almost routine. Traffic is another everyday frustration. The average LA commuter spends over 100 hours a year stuck in traffic, and with public transit often unreliable or underfunded, driving isn't just common, it's necessary. For many, it's not about politics or money. It's about safety, peace of mind, and the daily stress that's slowly worn them down. Number 2. The remote work revolution. The pandemic changed how we live and work, and California felt that shift hard. When people realized they could work from anywhere, they started asking a simple question. Why here? Why stay in a tiny apartment in the Bay Area when you could work remotely from a 4-bedroom house in Nevada or Idaho for half the price? Remote work opened the floodgates. Tech workers, designers, marketing teams, and even some healthcare professionals packed up and left. And it wasn't just the ultra-wealthy, it was middle-income earners, young families, and even retirees looking for a more affordable way of life. Many of them aren't looking back. Number 1. Political and cultural shifts. Finally, let's talk about the elephant in the room. California is a deeply political state with progressive policies that appeal to some but push others away. From strict environmental regulations to debates over education, healthcare, and criminal justice reform, many residents feel the state no longer aligns with their personal values. It's not always the main reason people leave, but for some, it's the tipping point. When taxes are high, the cost of living is up, and daily life feels more stressful. Disagreeing with how the state is run can make the decision to leave feel easier. Some just want a clean slate, others want to feel like their vote matters more in a smaller state. And for many, it's simply about finding a place where life feels simpler, more manageable, and more aligned with their priorities. California is still incredible in so many ways: the weather, the diversity, the innovation. But the challenges are real. And for thousands of people every year, the dream of California just doesn't match the reality anymore. Are you one of them? Are you thinking about making a move or already did? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell for more honest, thoughtful content like this. Thanks for watching, and wherever you are in the world, we hope you're living your best life.